Hi guys, and welcome back to my series of dangerous waters with the reinforced alert mod. Again, we're going to play the Red Storm Rising campaign, and we're about to start the third mission, Bastion Gambit. In this mission we're controlling a submarine, Los Angeles class. Actually, in reinforced alert it's called Los Angeles FLT-3. It's in the most up-to-date version of the Los Angeles. Our mission is to... what do we have to do here? Okay, so we have to establish a covert patrol of Soviet submarine base at Gremika, and we have to locate and trail an SSBN. That's a submarine that carries ballistic missiles for ballistic strikes. Yeah, so summarized, we have to locate and track the SSBN, and we are still at peacetime, so we mustn't attack anyone. And I'm authorized to cross Soviet maritime boundary only if necessary to accomplish the mission. Okay, so let's check the loadout. Actually, I'm not happy with that loadout. I'm going to... do I want the UUV? Guess not. That's fine. We could reduce the MK-48s stowed on the rack and carry one more TLM and one UUV, just in case. I have no idea what this is, Mystic and Avalon. I guess we could check that during the mission. Okay, let's start. As for the 3D model, it looks a bit different here in the back, where you have this ring here on the rotor, or on the, the blades. It's stormy a bit, so I assume the sea is quite noisy, at least near the surface. So since we are at periscope depth, I think it wouldn't hurt to raise the antenna.
Raise the antenna, Chief of the Watch Eye. Raise the ESM mast, Chief of the Watch Eye.
Let's see what we have here. Nothing, I guess. One contact. Guess I have to wait. Okay. It's a SAM land radar. Do we have... Yeah, we have link data enabled. Just in case there is, you know... Sometimes there are patrol aircrafts and they send link data, but I guess in this case I'm not so lucky.
Lower the ESM mast, Chief of the Watch Eye. Lower the antenna, Chief of the Watch Eye.
And... Do I have the towed streamed? Yes. But I don't like it when it's streamed all the way
Retrieve
out.
the starboard towed array. Helm aye.
I guess the SSBN is coming from here, from Gremica. So I want to cover that region here for sure with the Toad. How deep is the water here? I think I'm going to head east or southeast. I'm going to head yeah, like this, southeast. And I'm going to make my depth let's say 120 feet.
Make my depth 120 feet. Dive aye.
Stream the starboard towed array. Helm aye.
Happens to me every single time that I forget to stop retrieving the toad or streaming, depending on which direction. Yeah. Let's wait till the towed ray has aligned with my course. Alright. As you can see here, if you know the broadband or the sonar in general of the submarines in the stock version of Dangerous Waters, then you notice here that this is much narrower, I think you could say. The dead angle here, and I'm assuming that this is more accurate, and yeah, I'm not sure though, but it's good for us because we have more coverage. And now we can check what we have here in the surrounding area. I'm expecting contacts at bearing 180, more or less. I think we could switch our sonar to head or to center in the south in this case, but unfortunately there seems to be nothing. Nothing at all. And I would be surprised if I could hear anything on the conformal array or the spherical. Maybe the spherical, if there was something in front of me. And that would be... where would that be? I'm heading 129.
Con sonar, I have a new contact, bearing 173, designated Sierra 1.
That's an active contact. And as I explained in the first video, I don't hear pings. Or, yeah, it's quite strange actually. Well, as I explained before, I don't hear pings because I think of I'm running this on Linux and I'm using the emulator. But I start to hear pings as soon as an explosion sound effect was near my submarine. So let's say I get hit but I don't die. I hear an explosion and then I start to hear the pings. It's really strange. Anyway, there should be a guy at 173. Let's check that bearing. Okay. He just popped out of nowhere. And it's quite strange because it's showing me that it's a submarine. But I was expecting a surface ship. Very strange. And it doesn't look like there are two contacts. Nope, it's just a submarine I'm hearing here. So my theory is maybe there is a submarine, let's say here, and then way back there is a surface ship, and as it's too far away I'm not hearing it, but I can hear the submarine, but I can also hear him pinging me. So I'm going to mark this guy here. The Oscar actually is an SS Chian, and G stands for guided missile, I'm not sure. But I think it's not a ballistic submarine. The Delta 4 is one, the Typhoon, of course. It's funny that you can actually play as a Red October. And I'm really looking forward to testing this in a multiplayer session, because you can actually enable the stealth mode of the Red October, and I would really want to see if that has impact on how good you can hear someone on the sonar. Okay, the Oscar one again doesn't make sense. Delta 3, I guess, is possible. And the Yankee, I actually don't know the Yankee. Russia. Here you can see every red submarine here is controllable with this mod, and it's quite a lot. It's so awesome. And you can even control one more surface ship, the Udaloi. Yankee, where is it? Here it is, an SSBN. I think I have to correct my statement from last time. Oh no, man. I'm really sorry again about the fan. But there is nothing I can do about it. So, yeah. I think we have to live with it. Last time I told you that nuclear submarines would always have a TPK of 10, but it seems like this one here, the Yankee, has a TPK of... No, I said it has a TPK of 7, but this one has a TPK of 10. But I think this is not the case for the Delta 4. Nope. And the Typhoon, no, 7 as well. Okay, so let's mark this as a Delta 4.
Con sonar, I have a new contact. Bearing 173, designated Sierra 2.
And also mark him here. So we have demon data on him. Seven turns per knot. That would mean he's driving 13 knots. Okay, so this guy here, and that's the active contact, and I'm going to assume he makes 13 knots as well, like they're going in a formation or so. That looks pretty nice. But it's impossible at this point to have to pinpoint his location. That's too close. Too close. And now the range doesn't fit anymore. Maybe he is closer than I think. Or not. I think he's even further out, actually. I think... Let's assume that he's heading exactly north. Then he would be here. Yeah, that seems more or less reasonable. What do we have here? 13 knots as well. Let's check if we can hear him on the conformal array. And we do actually.
Con sonar, I have a new contact. Bearing 171, designated Sierra 3.
I'm not hearing him here on the spherical array. So I guess... Can we pinpoint his location like this? Based on these lines, he would be very far out. These lines would intersect here, maybe? Let's delete this. Okay, so that's 12 miles. 12 miles out. And should I merge them? Actually, I'm going to try keep the toad data separate. 12 miles. I guess that would mean he's around here somewhere. But that doesn't look right. Still going with 13 knots. Maybe he's closer than I think. Or further out. Yeah, actually that looks... Yeah, there is still a difference here. When you zoom in enough, you can see like a buckle there. It's getting worse. Or is it? Okay, he's not out that far, so maybe he is closer. Maybe he made a turn down here. I could, of course, make him head north and see where we... I'm not happy with this. Not happy at all. We didn't make any turns, so this data here should be more or less accurate. He must have done a turn. Oh, and he's changing speed. Why? Okay, so if this guy here is 26,000 yards, then I think he should be closer. I'm not sure, man. Like this, maybe. Let's see what the conformal array does. This is even crazier. Why? This data is weird, man. Doesn't make sense at all. Not at all. I'm going to merge 2 and 3 and see what we get. And this is really confusing. And it's weird that I don't pick up the other. Actually, there is a very faint line here.
Con sonar, I have a new contact. Bearing 175, designated Sierra 4.
Let's merge Sierra 1 and Sierra 4. Merge. I can't see anything. Come on. So I'm really having a hard time right now. I'm not sure why. It happens. I think this looks pretty good. That's wrong here. Let's set this to surface again. At least I think it's a surface ship, because I never had the AI you know, AI submarines pinging around. Frequency of 3750. Other. It looked like there are two contacts pinging me. But 7,500. I guess we could check the sonar profiles, because here we have the active frequencies. So if we search for 7,500, yeah. So this is a ship. These are all ships. These are submarines, but doesn't make any sense. It's 17,000. Didn't it? Find Oliver Hazard Perry even has this frequency. Yeah, there are no submarines. So I think we can cancel out submarines. So this is definitely a ship.